Hey everybody, come on in. This is a special daytime daily burn. Today is Super Tuesday, so we need to gather. We need to gather the troops. We need to focus and prepare because today needs to be the biggest day ever in progressive history. Today, it's all on the line. Today is our chance to show our strength and our power, and we must show our strength and our power. But I have to say, there's been some technical problems. I was going to start about 10 minutes ago, but we could not get Facebook to come up. Now, is this part of the shenanigans that we're going to see going on, happening today? Maybe. I never have had problems. All of a sudden today I cannot get Facebook to go up. It's been the other way around. You guys know we've struggled on YouTube, but I've never had a problem getting Facebook up. But we're still going to push forward and do a daytime daily burn and talk about this because they're already pulling things. They are already trying to close polling stations, give bad information to, and they focus on minority groups and poor communities with that. That's where they're shutting polling locations down. That's where they're giving bad polling directions and information out. That's where we need to focus and make sure we're informing and helping those people. We have got to overwhelm today. We have got to take them down in a big way. This has to be huge. This must be massive. This will not work in small doses. We have to overwhelm them today. Everywhere that there's a primary contest today on this Super Tuesday, we need to crush them, destroy them, overwhelm them with our numbers. And even if you're in a state like Alabama and you don't feel like there's any chance that you could win your state, please get everyone out to vote that you possibly can. Because even if we don't win in the states that maybe we won't, we can pull enough delegates in those states. We need to get to 1991 delegates. That's what we need. And that's what we must achieve in order to move this forward, in order to make this happen. We can do that. We can make this a reality. If we own this and we focus on moving this forward together and take this opportunity that we're being given today and make sure that we take full advantage of it. Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable. Don't feel like we're winning. We're the front runners. We could take it easy today and just enjoy it. No, we have to push as hard as we can because they are going to do all they can. Understand they will do absolutely everything in their power and in their ability to stop us. Everything. It won't just be closing polling stations. You remember in 2016, they eliminated people off the voters' rolls. Hundreds of thousands of people. There was lawsuits about it. This all happened. We saw it before. Who knows what we're going to see today? As far as projections go, we should win 14 out of 16 contests easily. This should be the biggest day in progressive history and is going to be a day that cements this movement and guarantees our momentum going forward. This is going to be what makes this happen, what we're doing today. So get out there. Make sure we're pushing as hard as we can. And just for a moment, I want to speak to those that think that non-voting is the answer, that you shouldn't participate. You should turn a blind eye to this rigged, corrupt system. Well, what will that do? What will that do? Honestly, really, I really want to hear how that accomplishes anything. Not voting, not participating, not fighting. How that does anything. Taking your ball and going home, they don't care. They love that. They would prefer that. They want you to be inactive. This system lords over you. So we must take it down. And we can if we overwhelm it. See, the funny thing is, it's not enough to just win. We have to overwhelm it. We have to crush them. We have to destroy them. We have to win big. This revolution must move forward. So we have to capitalize on every opportunity, and today is a huge opportunity. So even though we are the front runners, and we know that if there was justice in society and everything was right and on the up and up and fair and the playing field was level, that we would kill it today. But we know it's not. It's not fair. It is rigged. You know, these people are right, these non-voters. They're right to be jaded by this system. But it isn't like we are trying to save this system. We are trying to tear it down and rebuild it into something that works for the people. That's what we're trying to do. This is magical, what's happening right now. It's historic. It's beautiful. And it must take place. This must work, must succeed. But the only way it's going to is if we own it and we do everything that we can to make sure that it does. So this fight today, this opportunity that we're being given to do all that we can to make sure that we win, embrace it. Get out there, share information, spread excitement. Everything that we do, get out there and do it. Everything that you can do, get out there and do it. And we will win. We will dominate today, no matter what they pull. And they will pull anything and everything. I don't even want to guess what they'll try, what they'll attempt. But it's not going to matter if we outnumber it, take it down with our numbers, overwhelm it. No amount of rigging can stop that. When the people stand united by the millions, that is how change takes place. That is how it's always taken place. And that is the only way it will take place. So we need to get out there and make sure that we do everything, because literally everything is at stake here. This cannot fail. This must not fail. And it will not fail, because we won't let it. You know, these people tell me all the time, because for whatever reason, I guess because it makes me so sad, the non-voters, the ones that feel like they shouldn't participate. Because luckily they're not as large of a group as I make it out to be, but it bothers me because they're caring people. These are good people. They mean well. But they're just sitting on the sideline, pouting. No, you guys, that game is rigged. I'm not going to play. I'm going to go over here and wait until everything's on the up and up. How do you intend for it to get to that place? I get that the game is rigged. I see why you're jaded. I understand. But fight with us. Help us change it. Help us take it down. Then we can rebuild it into something that works for the people. I understand that it is corrupt. I understand that it's rigged. We all do. We're not over here. You know, that's what I don't understand about these people that are jaded politically. because we're not Democrats. They're mad at us for pushing this forward, for doing all that we can to make this happen, because they think that we're trying to save the Democratic Party. We're trying to tear down, rebuild the Democratic Party. It's a coup. We're not trying to save them. And that is in truth why the Blue No Matter Who crowd is against us. It's not because they don't think we're electable. They know we're electable. Bernie's crazy electable. 70 out of 75 polls show him beating Trump, nationwide polls. He would destroy Trump. He would win the presidency easily if everything was on the up and up and we had a legit media and all of that was in place. He would still win it if the Democratic establishment would give him the nomination, even with a rigged media. That's how big and how powerful our movement is. And that's why he would win it, because of our movement. Not because the media would help. Not because the Democratic establishment would even help. Do you understand what that means and what that shows you? They're not even trying to win. They don't want to win. They got a winner. They're doing everything they can to stop. And the Stop Bernie movement, this movement that's going on, that movement is to stop us. See, what they don't like is that Bernie has excited and empowered millions of people. That's what they don't like. They want to stop us. They want to get us to sit back down. We're being too unruly. They don't like that. We're being too active. Look what just happened to Chris Matthews. He got a little FAAFO. I wasn't going to say it. I almost said it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, though. He messed around and found out. So did Flavor Flav. He messed around and found out. This revolution is powerful. And the media's power is slipping. They are a weapon used against us, though. They are set to stop us. The whole establishment system is. That's what frustrates me sometimes, that people don't realize that. Don't understand that. Don't see it. I don't know how. Because it's crystal clear. Literally everything has pointed in the direction that all of them, the entire power system, is trying to stop one man. I think it's crystal clear that they're not trying to stop Bernie because they're scared of Bernie Sanders, that they're scared that we're going to have a cool first lady and, a mellow White House and Ben and Jerry's ice cream parties. They're not afraid of that. They're afraid that millions of people are going to stay actively involved and take charge of this system, take control of what's going on. They're terrified of that. That's what they're afraid of. That's what they're trying to stop. That's what they're doing all they can to stop. And they will do everything they can today. So that's what this was about. I'm pumped. I'm excited. And I live in Missouri, so I don't get to even participate today. This is going to be me participating, though. I'm going to be on here all day talking about how important it is to get out there and vote. And I know that a lot of times I'm preaching to the choir when I say that on this, especially this show, The Daily Burn. But we're on at a different time today. We might be out to a different group. Please go vote. Please. If you were on the fence, if you weren't for sure whether you wanted to vote or not, please see that a massive revolution is happening, a massive uprising, and a chance to make society better, to bring justice and compassion to society, to move this forward towards real progress and a real future, because where we're heading right now, there isn't much of a future. It just isn't. We can't continue down this path. This path leads to disaster. Things can't continue forward like this. And the only way it will stop is if we take full ownership of this and do all we can to make this happen, to force it to happen. Because they're going to try to stop it in every way they possibly can. And I'm worried about today. You know, even though all signs point to it being huge for us, there's no reason for me to be worried. I should be having a celebration. I should be planning a party. But my eyes are open. You know, I'm not blind to what's going on. So it's hard not to see it, especially when the writing's on the wall. They're going to do everything they can to stop this from happening, to keep us from winning. But get out there and push as hard as you can today, and we can make this happen. But thanks for hanging out with me for a little while, and just get out there and push as hard as you can and motivate people and spread excitement. But this has been me on Things and Stuff, and share this. We weren't on Facebook at all. Could not get up on Facebook. So if you're here on YouTube, thanks for watching, and thank you for clicking like and sharing and all of that. I appreciate it. But please do all you can today. Share, get out and share the news, spread excitement. Focus on this, because the media won't. And this is a very big day. It's a very exciting day. And we have the ability to do a whole lot today, to make things happen, to send a message, a clear message that we're coming to take our country back. And that's what we must do. So that's what I hope I see. And I really think I'm going to. I think it's going to be an exciting day. I hope so. I am worried about what they'll pull. I won't lie to you. Never do. I always try to be honest. I am concerned. But if we overwhelm them, I'm sure we can take them down. I really do feel that once we get to a certain level, the momentum will be too much to stop. And we can really make a huge dent in that today. So get out there and do all you can. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to try to figure out what technical problems I'm having and get back up, because I want to hang out with you guys a bunch today and share this experience of Super Tuesday with you guys and follow it and cover it as best I can. So we'll check back in with you all later on today. Thanks for watching.